Hello again, Sir Scoots. This time I've got the man, the myth, Steel from Immortals. How are you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing fine, man. I mean, it could be better, right? We are in the playoffs of a major. Yeah.
So a little thing about you. So 23 years old, Brazilian, obviously, fourth major, but you have this thing where like you just don't like coming back with the same teams, I guess. You came to the first one with Keat Stars, two with Luminosity, those guys became SK, right? And now you're here with Immortals. So you've kind of come with a couple different brands, at least, some of the same players, right? First thing I want to ask is obviously, you know, the guys in SK, you know, first and foremost, 10 Brazilians in the top 8 of a major, which is insane in its first place. That's awesome. You know, the Swedes have diminished, the Danes and the Brazilians have risen up. It's kind of crazy. But you know, you played with those guys for a while. You got released, and you know, and now you're back with a different organization. I know you guys are all kind of like friends and everyone gets along. But what was that like? And did that release kind of motivate you to kind of like revamp and like? We've got this kind of revenge thing that we're talking about, like with Gabi and Mouse to Big and Zeus from Na'Vi to Gambit. How's that for you?
I think that was good for me. I think that some things happens in your life for a reason. And to be released for that great team, I mean, they're legendary now, maybe the best in history. I mean, of course, I would love to be legendary like them, but I'm going, but yeah, it's part of the job. I mean, I was not playing good, so I cannot complain about that. I was released. I'm still friend with them, and I am back with both right now, still legendary 4 times.
Much like them, you've also moved to the United States. You guys all live in a house together. How is that going? What's your experience in North America so far?
Actually, to be honest, I mean, especially the twins, we are always like talking about this, man, how much they like miss their family. And for me, I don't know how, maybe I am too focused on Counter-Strike. I don't feel that way. I mean, of course I miss my family, but it's not something that is gonna like interfere on my job or on my performance. I mean, to live on Huntington Beach, close to the beach, playing Counter-Strike with like 5 of like super good friends. I mean, I'm living the dream, so I cannot complain. I'm playing Counter-Strike. So it's super good for me like to have this life, like to live in US, playing like good leagues, living in a gaming house. It's insane for me.
Now, how does it feel? Again, major experience for you, major experience for Bolts. But you brought 3 new guys in, right? The twins have never been to a major, if I understand.
Yeah, it's their first time.
And KNG as well, right?
First time too.
So 3 out of 5 brand new to this. So A, they have to be terrified, but also very excited. Are you guys as the veterans in that sense, like trying to get them to calm their nerves? Obviously, they're going to see this big crazy stage. Like, how do you deal with that for them? I
mean, to play a major is like for sure different, but the twins and KNG are pretty like a bunch of big tournaments. I mean, it's a different pressure, but I think they are used to it. So, I mean, I think they are prepared for this. I think we are prepared for the stage.
Now let's talk about what you've already done. Your group stage is obviously all over. You went 3-2. But let's start with Astralis. You took them to overtime, first game of the tournament for you guys. And again, for a lot of us watching, we were like, okay, well, there goes Astralis' first loss. You know, this is going to be interesting for them. But they ended up pulling it out at the end in overtime. What pops out of that match for you that like could have done better, need to fix going forward?
We learned that we have to play better against eco rounds. I mean, there was an eco round that cost us the game, but and me personally, I need to play better on the T side. Both overpass, actually we played 3 overpass, and all of them I was playing like super bad on the T side and good on the CT side. And maybe because of that, we made like less rounds on the T side that maybe cost us the game. So I need to improve individually, playing on connector on the T side, and we still need to do more rounds on the CT side. The CT side really have been struggling a lot in every single map.
And again, overpass SK, not as close of a scoreline, but same issues, you think?
Same problem. Eco rounds on B, same exactly problem. But we talk about this and we know how to fix it.
Let's move forward to your first match is going to be against Big in the quarterfinals. Gabi's crew, very well prepared, shocked a lot of people, 3-0'd right into the stadium. Thoughts on that matchup? Obviously, we now go to best of 3s, which is great for everybody. But general thoughts on the matchup?
I think we have a really good chance. I mean, we practice against Big. I mean, practice is not the same as a tournament, but we are like playing good against them after the major qualifier. So, and their game style, I think if you like study a little bit of them, they have some super big tendencies. So they can be like easy to read. Of course, it's not that easy when you're playing because you're not seeing the X-ray.
Yeah.
So, but big is a good matchup for us Immortals.
If you beat them, the next match is North taking on the homeboys Virtus Pro. So let's just say that Virtus Pro wins and you win. Now you've got to play Virtus Pro in a packed arena in Poland. You ready for that?
I am. And to be honest, I mean, of course, man, they are our opponents, both of them. But I would love to play Virtus Pro in Poland because the crowd is gonna be so hyped for Virtus Pro, and this can be such a good thing for their opponents because the opponent's gonna be so hyped to shut them up.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's gonna be awesome. So if we have the chance to play VP on the semifinals on a major.
Let's look at the other side. Gambit Fnatic. What do you think?
Oh, this is a tough match because I mean Fnatic's gonna be so hyped because they are back to the playoffs. They have been struggling for the last months, but they are back. And Gambit is playing like a super good Counter-Strike. They were 3-0 on this major, so yeah, I mean, I think Fnatic has like a little bit of a higher chance, but Gambit can make to the semis too.
And of course, the matchup that everyone's talking about right now could be a final, you know, all this craziness. SK has to play Astralis again in the quarterfinals. Your countrymen, your ex-teammates in some regards, taking on the last major champion. Who do you think is going to win that one?
I think SK is going to win 2-0 to be honest, because they are in such a good shape. Everyone's playing so good lately, especially Code Zero. I don't know what happened to him, but like when he's playing a major, he's blowing everyone's mind. He killed like almost 100 people. Not people, but in only 3 maps. This is insane. So I think they are on fire and they are gonna go to the finals for sure.
That sets up 2 possibilities. You playing them in the finals, or VP, like Taco wants to play either of you. He'd love to play his countrymen in the finals, but he also wants to be VP at their house. So, all right, well that's kind of do it for me. I would give you one chance here if you want to talk to your fans or say anything to anyone at home in the arena and give any shout outs, let you get back to work.
I just want to thank everybody for cheering for us. It's gonna be insane to play in front of you, and I am so happy to have this chance.
All right, thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Good luck to you.
It was a pleasure.
That'll do it for us. Thank you very much.